feeling on us. Good, we all on us from London back down to the US. We rockin' it contagious, monkey business outrageous. Just confess your girl admits that we the shit. F-R-E-S-H, we fresh. G-E-F, that's right, we different. We definite, B-E-P, we reppin' it. So, turn me up, turn me up, turn me up. Come on, baby, just pump it down, 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 pump it down. You ready, go, flash your stereo right now. Elevate the tides, babe. There's no way I could fall when I'm in this state of mind, babe. There's no name but your name I would call. And if you feel like I do, then there's no way this is wrong. You're the sweetest thing about me. There's no shame in that at all. Feel that feeling when I'm giving all this love to you. No mistaking, it's the real thing. Obviously this is true. And the sweetest life, the living is alright. And the love is easy when you with me. And the sweetest life, the living is alright. And the love is easy when you with me. Sweetest, 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 sweetest. And the sweetest life, the living is alright. And the love is easy when you with me. And the sweetest life, the living is alright. And the love is easy when you with me. I'll take you to my island. Let's get away from it all. And if you're feeling undecided, just take my hand and put it in yours. And the sweetest life, the living is alright. And the love is easy when you with me. And the sweetest life, the living is alright. And the love is easy when you with me. Sweetest life is alright. Sweetest, 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 sweetest. I'm over question now, baby. You know exactly who I am. Let's elevate the time and stay in this state of mind. Let it all go. And the sweetest life, the living is alright. And the loving is easy when you're with me. And the sweetest life, the living is alright. And the loving is easy when you're with me. And the sweetest life, the living is alright. And the love is easy when you're with me. And the sweetest life, the living is alright. And the love is easy when you're with me. And the sweetest dance life. Living is alright. Love is easy when you get it. In the sweet dance life. Living is alright. Love is easy when you get it. Sweet life is alright. Sweetest, 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 sweetest.
Hey, what's up, everybody? That song, man. I know that we have a lot of people here, but your boy was full on jamming. Let me click some buttons. Let me open up my face. Hold on. Stick with me. Jarvis is not here. He's out there doing Jarvis things. So stick with me. Let me go ahead and stop the slideshow. Wow. What a handsome man. Hello, everyone. Welcome to your Friday Masterclass. I am your host, your mentor, your coach, your super sexy guy you listen to, Master Johnson. I am currently hosting this with both of my dogs. I got Deacon down here. I got Titus right there. So if you hear some weird noises or if you hear some scratches or snoring or whatever it is, you know what? I feel like I want to introduce you guys, and then we'll begin. Come here, boy. This one is Deacon. See him? Everybody say hi, Deacon. This is my baby. Look at him. Look at this adorable baby. Look at this baby. Oh my God. Yes, he's gonna be with us. Come on, Titus. This is little brother Titus. Come on, baby boy. Hi. Okay. Nope. Back it up. So you guys are gonna be hosting. Well, we will be hosting all of you with me and my babies. We're going to make it so fun. You got sexy Brandon and Bulldogs, baby. All right. Love you guys. I love you. Enough. Daddy's got to work. Ooh, sorry, man. I just about broke his neck. All right, guys. You guys ready? You guys ready to go? You guys ready? If this is your very first masterclass with myself, you're going to need a pin, okay? If this is not your first masterclass, thank you for coming back. I'm so happy that you guys have been enjoying over the last little bit, what I've been teaching you, sharing with you, allowing you to move into, come into. But I got to say something. Happy New Year, man. It's the new year. How's the vibrations feeling, guys? Are we feeling good? Are we feeling alive? Are we feeling rejuvenated? Or do you completely fucking suck? Oh, man. Come on, lighten up. Life's supposed to be fun, right? It's supposed to be magical, right? It's supposed to be chilled out, cooled, and relaxed. I'm going to give you so much today. I'm going to give you so many new perspectives, internal shifts. Guys, I'm just so excited for you. Now, second announcement outside of the dogs. I'm going live with TikTok over here too. So if you see me kind of like motion towards this direction, you guys are my priority, but I may look over there, okay? Now, really quick, let me go ahead and give some shout-outs to some awesome people that I see in my chat. Oh, Karina. Oh, shit. Here we go. Karina Christian Sansan. Glad you made it. You look like a new face. Arshad, there's my man. Miss Gamble. Welcome back, lady. Jen Torres, Cutie Potatoes. Cutie Potato? Cool. I'm digging. Maybe I said it wrong. Oh, man. Michelle. Oh, man. That's very kind of you, Michelle. I didn't even read it, but Raymond's in the house. Oh, Stephen Brandon. Gosh, you guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so third announcement. This is going to be the absolute fastest hour of your entire freaking life. I can promise you. I can guarantee it. I want you to understand this will be recorded, but it's going to be dropped inside of the Master Johnson community. You can find all previous recordings of master classes and so much more inside of the classroom. If you've yet to join the classroom inside of the community, go ahead and write down classroom, because that's where, I had some boiled eggs. That's where you're going to be able to locate the replay. Okay. The second thing, I don't have the waitlist link here, guys, but you can go ahead and find it inside of the communities, okay? You can DM me, message me. I'm sure you know how to get a hold of me. I have a few more positions available for the new year and waitlist, but you got to get on the waitlist because I got everybody who's blowing me up. They all want a piece of Master Johnson, baby. I get it. I get it. Listen, I knew I was sexy before you thought it. Okay. Why do you think I'm sexy? Because I thought it first. All right. Anyway, just rock with it. This is going to be the most entertaining freaking hour of your week, maybe, or new year. Huh? This is going to be the most entertaining hour of your new year. All right, guys. Now, outside of all of that, waitlist, find it, replay in the community. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking this time outside of your busy schedule, your busy beginning of your weekend to be here and share this with me. I'm going to bring you everything. I'm going to give you everything that I got. I'm going to say some things. I'm going to do some things, but I really want you to understand where it's coming from. Listen to me. I have such a magnetic energy. Can you feel it? I mean, fucking yeah, I bet you can. But my energy is so magnetic, it only attracts those that are ready for it. It simply repels away those that are not. Congratulations. You're supposed to be here. We're going to talk about magnetism a little bit today. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. Okay. Now, the way that I speak, and I really want you to capture me on this, I have a gift that allows me to speak in such a specific way to where it will bypass the critical factor of your mind. And it will automatically impress this thing called your subconscious mind, okay? The critical factor, I'm going to be speaking in such a way to where it will get so exhausted, you won't feel anything, but it'll get so exhausted to the point where it finally says, oh, screw it. This guy's saying way too many things. He's talking way too fast. He's talking way too much. And I don't want to keep track of everything that he's saying. I submit. And this is what you know. And this is what is known as hypnosis. Long story short. But trust me, you're safe with me. You are supposed to be here. And I have a message that's going to set you up for the remaining of the week. Okay? Now let me read some of this. Here we go. It's the button-up shirt. Oh, gosh. Thanks, Leila. And okay. Hello, Copper. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, the next thing. As I start to speak and to talk to you, I will not be looking at the snap. No, hold on. At the chat. Because it gets so damn ridiculous in there. Plus, it's extremely distracting, kind of like my beautiful shirt. And the third thing is, when I get into my zone, when I get into my focus, there ain't no stopping it. Ain't no interrupting it. Ain't no going away from it. You're going to take it all and you're going to love it. All right? Titus says so, and so does Deacon. Okay, guys, grab your pens because you're going to need one of these. Inside of the chat here and inside the chat over here, do me a favor, place the word mastery, okay? Because that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about mastering your state of alignment, your conscious state and awareness. We're going to be talking not so much about releasing and healing, which there's a time and place for that, but this is the time and place of empowerment, alignment, and capturing what you know is divinely yours. And it's going to require a certain level of mastery in order for you to be able to partake inside of this asset that you have known as consciousness. When you take your notes, I would highly recommend not just writing down the things that you hear me say, but also writing down, or more so intentionally writing down the way my energy or what I am saying or what is resonating is making you feel, okay? I want you to feel it. My father would say, son, you're very talented. I'd say, thanks, Dad. He'd say, son, you're going to do amazing things. I said, well, thanks, Dad. And then he says, but they may remember what you did, son. And then he said, son, they might even remember what you said. But son, I need you to get me, and I need you to hear me on this. And this is what he said. He said, son, they will always remember the way you made them feel. Wow. That's pretty good, huh? They might remember what you did. They may remember what you said, but they're always going to remember the way you made them feel. My intention today is not to teach you something new. It's to get you to feel something new. Get you to feel a little bit more acceptance of yourself, a little bit more deepening within yourself, a little bit more congruency to the God that is just so waiting to come out to play. Are you ready? I think you are. My name is Master Johnson. And now, my friends, it is time to introduce you to your mastery. Oh, have we hyped it up? Can you feel the energy? Guys, at some point, I may say, screw this and just take off my shirt because it's so distracting. I get it. Wait till you see what's under it. All right, guys, here we go. So inside of your notes, we're going to go ahead and begin. It is officially 2:45. We will be ending this at 3:30 my time. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Write down 3 words for me. I feel it. Write that down. Put it in the chat so I know you guys are ready for the next stage. I feel it. There was one point in time where me and Heather were making sweet love. And I was like, oh my gosh. She said the magic words. You know what those magic words were? They were, I feel it. Oh, girl, you better know you feel that. Oh my gosh. I was once sitting at a table with my friends at Red Robin, eating those freaking endless fries, man. And we were eating it. He's telling me a story. And he's like, dude, I finally got to shag with my number one girl, the school crush. And she said, I can't feel it. And I didn't know what to do. Cracked me up. You ain't going to feel many things, but you're going to feel this, okay? Keep it here. We're all adults, but you can feel it. Yes, you can. And my goal is not to get you to feel me. It's to get you to feel it. Calm down, man. Have some fun. Loosen up. Lighten up. Oh, my gosh. Guys, I'm going to be honest, okay? I'm just going to forewarn you, and then we'll get in, I promise. I haven't seen Heather in like a good old week because she's up there with my in-laws for the new year before we move to Florida, and I'm losing my mind. That's why I produce so much content, and it's top-notch. Now, here's what's going to happen. I feel it. Here's what I need you to write down now. Get your pen ready. Put it in the chat so I know that you're ready. 3 words. I accept it. I accept it. I feel it and I accept it. I feel it. I accept it. Let me say this one more time. I feel it. I accept it. Put it in the notes. Put it in your notes. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I feel it. I accept it. Let me tell you exactly why you may not be experiencing exactly what it is that you prefer or that you know. See, what ends up happening, guys, is we will feel the fear come up, but we will deny the fear. Yeah, we'll feel the emotions come up, and we will not accept the emotions. I want you to pay close attention to me. You know, you will feel something inside your heart, but then your mind will not accept it. Oh, wow. Think about what I just told you. You feel the divinity in your heart to start the podcast, start the business, maybe change the business, maybe start a new life outside of the obligations of everyone that you are obligated to appeasing and appealing. Think about this. You have this sudden urge inside of you that says, this is not fun. My current life, my current experience, I'm not having a good time. Everyone sucks. Nobody's as sexy as me. And everybody freaking sucks. Come on, loosen up, have fun. You just get to a point where you recognize that you've outgrown your old paradigm, your old self. You've outgrown the things that you have been tolerating. You've outgrown the things you once wanted. Right? So you enter this realm of like the unknown, but that seems a little bit more fitting rather than what you have known. And in the unknown, it's absolutely terrifying. And in what you do know, we'll say your memory, it may suck, but at least it's familiar. So what I'm really trying to get you to really kind of lean into right now is, what if the money, the relationship, the business success isn't because it's not yours, it's because you have yet to accept moving forward with the fear, with the unknown, with the part of your life that seems so attractive, yet it's absolutely terrifying. So then now it starts to reveal to you, okay, the inner me says, I have a desire to grow. But my mind won't accept it because it is scared, because it feels the fear. And so now we're playing ping pong with the greater version of ourselves and then the self that wants to stay safe. Oh, hey, if this is making sense inside of the comments, chat, whatever, please let me know. Please just put, this is making sense, okay? This is making sense. This is making sense. Whoever's the first between the two is going to win. Who is it? Who is it? Come on. Who is it? Come on, guys. Come on. Don't make me start singing that one song from that one show. It goes like this. Do, 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 do. Thank you, Arsha. Do, 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 do. I got to finish it now. Do, 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 do. Boom, boom. That song plays in my head from when I was at my grandma's, and that song was always there. What is that? Is that Jeopardy? Is that what that is? All right. So we're in this weird little place, right? Between we know we're being called for greater. We know we have the ability to learn, to become, to adapt. But then it's going to come at the expense of all of your money, all of your friends, all of your representation. And then on top of that, people are going to look at you like you're batshit crazy. You lost your freaking mind. And then you're going to go ahead and say, I had a spiritual awakening. And then you and God are going to start talking. And then God's going to say, go for it. And then you're going to go for it. And then you're going to look around for God. And then you're going to be like, yo, you told me to go for it. And I went for it. And now I'm looked at. I'm being called crazy. People are being mean to me. I'm basically being crucified on my own fucking cross. But God, you told me to go for it, and now I'm alone, I'm scared, I'm terrified, I'm broke, but I'm still very sexy. I still got that. I still am very sexy. Worst comes to worst, I'm going to the OnlyFans, baby. That's right. You guys know what I'm talking about? Thanks, Leila. See, what's going on, my friends, is you finally said yes without formally saying yes. Do you see what's going on here? Let me give you another shade of this. Your life progresses even when you're not ready for the progression. That's right, Jen. That's right. Our life progresses even without our say-so. And let me tell you how this happens. I already made it clear, but let me tell you the exact example, okay? You're doing the best you can, yet your entire reality seems to be shattering around you. See, what if the pain is not the progression of life? The pain is your unwillingness to get with the program, take the picture, get into flow, and let the flow of life take you. So whenever you are holding on to what you know, your memory, your old paradigm, the longer you hold on to it, the harder life seems like it's getting. I had you write this down. I feel it. The second thing I had you write down was, I accept it. What if you feel the progression of your life happening, but you have yet to accept letting go of the fear, the shame, the guilt, the worry, the doubt, the what ifs, and the what are they going to think about me? What if life is only pretty painful right now because you are going against the grain of life? You're fighting upstream, as Abraham Hicks would say. You are trying to control everything because of your lack of trust that everything is already yours. You know, I have a tendency of making things make sense. I told you I was going to give you some different perspectives. I told you that I'm going to make some things become a little bit more shifted inside of you. What if, my friends, you have felt the progression of your life, but you have yet to accept that is the God within you pulling you to your destiny. And the more you fight upstream against the current, of where life is taking you, the more painful your life becomes because you are not operating in faith. Oh. Whoa! Holy shit! All right, you guys are starting to make sense of this stuff. You guys are starting to build the gap, make the connections. So let me tell you what the next step is. Obviously, it's to let go and let flow and just say, screw it. Now let me make sense of why that is probably the smartest thing that you can do. And I'm going to prove it to you by your current state, circumstances, or experiences that are happening in your life. I'm working harder. I'm not where I yet want to be. Trying my best to make other people happy. Trying my best to brainwash myself into knowing that, hey, at least I still have money at this job, but I'm not happy, but I can still do it. All I got to do is commit 4 more years and then I can get the fucking stipend for the money. And then the government's going to pay me for the rest of my life. I just got to sacrifice 4 years of my life. Yeah, how's that going for you? Oh, I only got to stay in this relationship until they change. How's that going? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Miss Gamble. Hey, it's all right. I got the replay. Or just say ditch this and go to TikTok and then watch me live there. Hopefully you can make it. Guys, let's check in real quick with the service. How is our service right now? Can you guys hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. See, Allie says good. Or Arshad. Guys, before I continue on, I don't want to be talking to myself if I look frozen like this. My sexy position. So let me know. Put thumbs up or thumbs down or you're good inside of the chat. Thumbs up. Okay. Thumbs up over here. It's okay. Cool. All right, guys. Good. Thank you for being so awesome and being so quick to let me know. You guys' attention is on point. I'm going to reward it. All right. So as I was saying, all right, maybe if I just wait a little longer, then I'll be happy and then it'll be worth it. I got to stay in this relationship for my children because they really want their father. You see these bullshit blocks that we put out in front of us because we think that we owe somebody else something, some other people something. So we put our life on pause for X amount of time. And then we think that when that time finally comes, we can finally hit play on our life again. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I want you to understand. If you are not going with the flow of life, you are choosing to stay in your misery. So now the question that I would have you ask yourself, what means more to me or what is scarier? Staying where I am or going with the flow of life? I know the unknown is terrifying, but I also know how miserable staying in your current state of being can lead you to. I just need a yes or no to this question in the chat, okay? A yes or no to the question in the chat, both here and both here. Do you believe that life will become so uncomfortable if you do not change that it will force you to change because everything has been stripped from you? Yes or no? Do you believe that your life will force you into the progression of it, regardless if you stay or not? Do you believe that if you stay where you are, life will literally make your reality so unbelievably miserable that you have to change? Because that's the only thing you can do. Of course. Okay, here we go. I got a whole bunch of yeses over here. Got maybe one no, and I got a whole bunch of yeses right here. Let me tell you exactly this. To your egoic mind, you will say, my God is making me suffer because I'm going to suffer until God wants me to be happy. What kind of bullshit is that? Oh my fucking gosh. Wake up. No. Listen to me. God cannot answer your prayers until you answer your prayers. Because if God could answer your prayers, then why the fuck are you where you are right now? You want to know what's going on? Let me tell you what's going on. There's this thing called freedom of will. Thank God. If God gave us this thing called the free will that we have, that means that it is our will to empower ourselves. Oh, let me ruffle some feathers real quick. God gave us this thing called freedom of will. So that means if in comes a experience in my life that had predestined and predetermined outcome with it, then that literally removes free will because it already had a predetermined and predestined notion in our life. Can't have both, guys. Can't have free will and then wait for God to make decisions for us. Oh! Okay, so stick with me. I and my Father are one. Straight out of Jesus's mouth. Jesus, how you doing all these great things? I do nothing. I'm a vessel at what God operates through in this present moment. You felt the calling for your life, but have you accepted it yet? Because that's God's calling through your life. But your ego operating in fear says, I can't accept that because it's scary. You know what ego means? Ego means edging God out. You know what else ego means? Earth guide only. Listen to my beautiful words. Your memory is the enemy to your creativity. Your memory is the enemy to your ability and capability to become connected to God within you. Do you know that your memory is what your ego uses to forecast what's in front of you? Because the ego is the egoic mind, the reptilian brain. It cannot see into the future. It can only project out of the memory that it has and holds. Hello. So let me take it back a notch. Where do you find God? Where do you find Jesus? Where do you find you? Do you find it in your memory or do you find it in the unknown? Let me take it another. I want you to catch me. I want you to catch me on this. You felt God in you, but have you accepted the God that you are? Or are you too honed in with your ego? Say this again. You have felt the flow of your life, but have you accepted the power that you have? Come on, man. Come on. You guys, you know I'm just warming up, right? you know I haven't even started yet, right? I feel it. Have I accepted it? Okay. Let me simmer down. So now, my friends, let's go ahead and continue on and continue to work forward with what we are talking about. Thank you, Sue. Free will means you have the will to empower your reality based off of what you are going with trust, or what you are fighting against out of fear. Next step. 365 times in the Bible, it says, do not be afraid. That's right, Stephen. That's right. Stay there. Do not be afraid. 365 times. New Testament, Old Testament, you can go look. It's the same thing. And if you flip it, in other texts, it says, don't be afraid. Another one. Do not be afraid. 365 times. It also says, do not fear. Okay, cool. Why haven't we accepted what we have felt? It's because of fear. Why do we run from our fear when our fear is actually our inner child? Yeah, let me go ahead and heal you really quick. How come whenever you go sit with your inner child, there is no resolution? It's because you have yet to identify the inner parent. Somebody start better making like memes of my face. You remember that one meme with the black lady and she was like, I think there's might be a handful of those. But let me back this up. You got all well known this inner child. Where's your inner parent? Mm-hmm. Well, Master Johnson, there isn't an inner parent. Then how'd the child get there? See, I know my shit. I know this, man. What does a beautiful parent do? A beautiful parent empowers their child. Even through the pain, even through the suffering, even through the unknown. You know what a parent does? A beautiful parent will stand you up, will dust you off, will prove you that you are empowered, you are strong, you are capable, you are beautiful, you are exactly who you should be. Okay, all right. So why have we yet to be able to accept? It's because of fear. How do we deal with our fear? Please put this in the chat. Please put this in the comments. Feel it to heal it. Or you can bring it all the way down. Feeling is healing. That's right. Feeling is healing. We see it in the chat. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Got to keep up with me. We got to keep up. Arshad's right there with me. Bow, 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 bow. Come on, man. Feel it to heal it. So true. Here we go. All right. All right. Feeling is healing. Okay. Well, what is the opposite of that? Here we go. Resistance is persistence. What I will resist will persist. What I resist will persist. Now watch, because Master Johnson about to take you there. Come on, man. If you resist your fear, why is it always chasing you? But if you feel your fear, guess what you're going to go ahead and release? See, what I resist will persist. Watch me flip it. Pay attention to my words and feel my conviction here. I'm talking to somebody in here today. Why does your dreams, your internal vision of your life and yourself continue to beat you up mentally and physically and emotionally? Let me say this again. If you resist your fear, it persists. But if you resist your calling, it persists. That's how you know it's your calling. That's how you know it's for you. When you deal with your fear and you face your fear, you immediately go into the unknown. And then here comes heaven on earth for you, because you're going through the flow of life because you are not afraid anymore. As in the Bible, it says, do not be afraid 365 times. One for every day of the year. And through your fear, you now arrive here in your mastery. You want to know why I'm a master? It's because every single thing that I feared, I faced. And then through that fear, I found empowerment of what needed to be healed. So let me just stuff this real quick and let you know that you are the luckiest people to be seeing this message right now. Your healing is done. Claim it. Your fear no longer has a hold over you. Claim it. You are a godly figure waiting to come out and play because you're done putting your life on pause. Claim it. If you guys are, if you're riding with this, inside of the chat, just put, I love this. Go ahead. In the chat, come on, TikTok. Let me see you see it. I love this. I love this. I love this. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Claim it. I love it. Come on. I love this. Love this. Yes. Yes. Here we go. Let's take it another step. I accept this. Put it in there. Yeah, Leila, it's a hypnosis tactic, actually. Believe it or not, guys, I've been hypnotizing you this whole time, man. I'm hypnotizing you for your success. For anybody who knows what hypnosis is, it's not a bad thing. But oh yeah, NLP and everything, every time you hear this, notice how it changes something and kind of re-wakes you up a little bit. Oh yeah. Why do I have you writing down the same exact thing? Saying the same exact stuff is because I'm creating neural pathways to what I am saying to anchor it in a feeling matched by the words. So now every single time you write that and see that, you're going to remember me. You're going to remember the feeling. You're going to anchor it inside your subconscious. See, what you guys don't understand is it's not what I am saying and what I am doing. It's how I'm making you feel that is opening up the shackles of your heart that's allowing you to accept what God has for your life. And this is why you're going to leave this call feeling empowered, feeling godly, feeling like you're ready to go take on this new identity that's in the reality of being a master. You're welcome. People have paid me hundreds of thousands of dollars to do exactly what I'm doing for you right now. Do you feel that? Oh, at this point in your mind, you're saying, damn, he's good. He's good. And I say, yeah. See, I work especially with Leila down here. I do this with my clients as well. That's why she's the best at what she does. Woo! Okay, last one. Last 3 words, baby. You guys are doing fantastic. I accept you. Please write that down. I accept you. I accept you. Say it out loud. I accept you. I accept you. I accept you. I accept you. I accept you, man. I accept you. I accept you. I accept you. Keep saying it. I accept you. Say it with your heart. I accept you. 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 I feel you. I accept you. I feel you. I feel you. I accept you. You are accepted. You are felt. You are enough. You are whole. You are complete. You are the best. You're everything I hoped you to be and so much more. You feel this? You feel this? Who's crying yet? Anybody crying? I love my life. I love my life. Anybody? Yeah. We got some criers over here. Great. Who here feels a heavenly essence coming off of me? Does anybody feel that? Let me know. Let me know what you feel whenever you hear me, you feel me. How do you feel? Do you feel pure? Do you feel heard, safe, felt? What do you feel when you are looking at me? Please let me know inside the comments, inside the chat. What do you feel? What do you feel? What do you feel? Tell me the word that you feel. Here we go. Over here we got pure, safe, pure. Yeah. Divinity. Sweet, Jen. Come on, give me some words. Your energy feels incredible. Say for sure. Pow, pow, pow. Come on. I know there's more people in here that feel this. Safety and love, lightfulness, understanding, someone who understands. Yes, amazing, energized. Yeah, fuck yeah. I feel safe and empowered and all that. Congratulations. You've just accepted your new emotional state because you don't need to see Brandon's face, Master Johnson's face. For me to get you to feel this way, let me tell you this, because I've anchored it inside of your heart. And the only thing you need to do is say these magical words. I accept you. I feel you. I accept me. I feel me. I accept my fears because fear is afraid of me too. I don't need to be afraid. I just need to accept what's happening in my life. If God is pulling me through without me even thinking or knowing, maybe it's my job just to trust the plan of my life. not the plan that I think that I need to control, but to trust the divinity that I have. And through God, all of my destiny will be pulled through me, as long as I know who God is, which I am, because the Father and I are one. Congratulations. Congratulations. You now have access and have accepted the true divinity of your own safekeeping. Anyone who here says that they feel safe with me, no, babe, I just made you feel safe with yourself. Please accept that. Anyone who feels enthusiastic and energized, no, you already knew that you could feel that way, and I just renewed it inside of your heart and your spirit and your soul. For those that feel, let's see here, loved and appreciated and powerful, don't you recognize that you can only recognize things that you have felt and seen before? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. How would you be able to feel this if you didn't feel this once before? Come on. Come on. You want more money in your life? Feel more of yourself. You want more answers in your life? Stop asking questions. You want more fun and flow and ease and joy in your life? Just allow yourself to be fun and flow and be easy with yourself. Super, super simple. It's your emotions that make it complicated. Let me make it simple for you. Let me make it make sense. The stuff that's leaving your life is it's not supposed to be with you anymore. People are so focused on what they're losing. They have yet to break into what they're gaining. You want God to answer your prayers, but you're holding the God back inside of you. Whenever the signs come up and say, here's your prayers being answered, it just doesn't feel the way you wanted it to. You know, I work one-on-one with some handful of individuals inside of Mastery, those that are on the waitlist, exclusive Mastery. And this is what happens. When they come in, the first 2 weeks of their life, absolutely miserable. Oh, yeah. Why? Because I hold their hand while they face their fears. And I provide a masculine energy that allows them to access their feminine energy. And then while their feminine is coming back online, it's a very painful experience simply because they've never felt safe before. And I make them feel safe. I show them that they're safe. And then they allow themselves to blossom within their feminine energy within the first 2 weeks to a month. I hold them in a safe place for them to understand how to keep themselves safe. Leila, chime in. Come on, girl. Let me see if there's anyone else in here. I know there's a few handful. Arshad, yeah, you can do it too. Okay. So this is what I want you to understand, guys, is it's not Master Johnson that is making you feel this way. No, it's your acceptance of allowing yourself to feel this way. Let me say this again. It's not Master Johnson that's making you feel this way. It's the acceptance that you are giving yourself, the allowance that you are allowing yourself to feel this in this moment because of you. It's all you. It's all you. You want to know why? Because you felt it and now you accept it. You felt it and now you accepted it. You even told me in the chat, oh, it's too late. You can't go back now. No. Too late. You're too cool like this with me. Congratulations. You are no longer the victim to your mentality, your reality. You're the architect of it, honey. You're the master of your reality. See, I don't fear because I know who I belong to. Let me say this again. I don't fear because I know who I belong to. Do you know who you belong to? Everybody wants to bring their problems to God. but nobody brings their God to their problems. I know you felt that. I'll say it again. Let's echo it, baby. Everybody wants to bring their problems to God. Nobody's bringing their God to their problems. You want to know what it looks like to bring God to your problems? It doesn't look like this. Please help me make my rent. Please. It doesn't look like this. It doesn't look like this. When God wants me to be happy, I'll be happy. I just don't know why I have to suffer so much. When God wants me to have my man, my Master Johnson, who knows how to use their Johnson, then I'll have that. No. No. You know who you belong to. Listen to me. Because you know who you are, and you are not the body, you are not the thoughts, you are not the meat suit. You are God manifested in flesh, holding the power of consciousness through Christ. And through Christ, you now have intelligence of confidence to be able to connect to God with you and go with the flow of your life. Ah! Oh. Yeah. My friends, look at your notes for me. Look at your notes for me. Okay. Just go ahead and let your eyes kind of fall on them. Scan them. Let me tell you how good you've been doing. Okay, you can look at me now. You've been doing so good at feeling it. At the beginning of our call, I said, it's kind of weird how life progresses with or without you. But maybe because you're not going with the progression of your life, because it seems like everything is falling apart, it becomes painful. But when in all actuality, your life is going exactly where you should be, but because number one, obligation, number two, fear of the unknown, or number three, you have yet to accept it, you are in this position where it seems like it's a very painful experience that you're having. And sometimes that pain will become so unbearable that you finally get to a point where you stop trying, you stop worrying, and you just submit to the world crashing down. And then by you doing nothing, but simply accepting, then all of a sudden everything goes your way. And then you say, man, if only I would have just surrendered earlier, I wouldn't have had to gone through all the shit that I went through. Exactly. Do you see the lesson of today's masterclass? Do you feel the lesson of today's masterclass? The lesson is very simple. You're protected. But what's required of you is trust and unconditional love, and the losing and the releasing of fear by facing it. If you face your fear, you immediately fall into trust because that's the only thing you have. Now watch. Let me take it another layer deeper. If you ask for God to help you and you got left out to dry, it's because God can't help you until you help yourself. How do you help yourself? You know who and what you belong to, and you say, if it's supposed to lead my life, then it's God's will. All right. But I know who I am, I know who I belong to, and I know what my focus is. So then when you submit, surrender, and let go of losing the job, losing the relationship, going broke for a little bit, but you gain yourself in the process, then you gain trust for yourself in the process. Where else would God reveal himself to you? Is God going to reveal himself to you when he answers all your wishes, all your prayers, takes care of all your problems? Or is it the development of trust within you and yourself, in your capabilities, that then God reveals himself effortlessly, taking care of everything because your focus is now on heaven, on you? If you're feeling this, please put, I feel this. Come on, we only got a few more minutes. I'm vibing, man. I'm vibing. I'm vibrating so hard. I'm vibrating like that vibrator in your cabinet. Oh, man. Jeez. Gosh, man. Can you look into my eyes, please? You look into my eyes. You see it? You see him? See him? You see this? You see this? The eyes are the window to the soul, yeah? You're looking at an individual who's not perfect. I still have fear. I still fear a lot of things. My biggest fear is to not meet the man I know I'm capable of being. Yet at the same time, my fear is meeting the man I'm capable of being. I want you to envision this is the last day here on earth, and you are graduating into your next experience of your soul and your spirit, okay? And you're on your bed, and standing around you are the spirits, the ideas that were meant to come through you. You have two versions of you laying on this bed. The first version is the version that remained in fear and never moved forward. And now that you are seeing through different dimensions and frequencies, you can see these ideas, these inventions, these entities around you saying, if you were to follow through with what you were put here for, you would have brought me peace. You would have brought me to life. You would have brought me here to experience your legacy. But because you did not move forward on your legacy, we have to die here, and we cannot go with you to the next realm because we can only survive in this one. That's a fear of mine. The next fear I have is if I pass and I go meet my creator, and as I meet my creator, I see an individual standing next to creator, and ironically, it's me. And I see God going down the list saying, okay, Brandon Johnson, spiritual leader, son of the chosen, healing, motivational speaker, inspirational mentor, coach, da-da-da-da-da. And then he looks at me and says, how do you hold up? See, my goal is to get to my optimal version of myself. And when I meet that version of myself, I see God saying, good job, healthy son and servant of the Lord. This is who you could have become. And my job is to meet that. My intention is to meet that version of myself and be familiar and say, I recognize you. I know you. I've seen you. I was you. I am you. The fear of me is me showing up to that version and having that version of me being a complete stranger. I don't know who this version is. And then God saying, this is who I chose. This is who you were. This is what I saw. And if you were to say yes to me and trust me, this is who you would have become. This is who you would have helped. This is who you would have made an impact on that would go on to make more impact and save and heal and love and experience. But Brandon, because you never met me, you never met you. See, I have fears, guys, but my fears aren't like, oh my God, what happens if I get judged? No, my fear is what happens if I never meet me? What happens if I do meet me? And this is why Master Johnson is what he is. Because I'm well aware, guys, that the richest place on the planet is the graveyard. Because in the graveyard, my friends, there's inventions that never seen the light of day. There's talents that were never able to show them to themselves, to the world. There were people that had inventions and cures and practices and amazing godly businesses and godly careers that just elevated the consciousness of one another. But because they operated outside of their fear, instead of going through the fear, those never came to the light. My intention is for you to meet that version of you. My intention is for you to bring the light, the visions, the definitions, meanings, and stories of God within you. My intention is for you to accept it, for you to feel it, for you to accept you, for you to feel God. I'm not a religious dude, but I have a relationship. Okay, this has nothing to do with religion. This has everything to do with the lesion that you create, the legacy, the story of God finding God, that when you return back to source, to God, you have a story that has never been experienced in the entirety of existence itself. You are so amazing. You are so loved. Oh, yeah. What a class today. My friends, gosh, man, you got me all teary over here because I can just feel you guys, man. That's where I'm at. I can feel that you feel it, and I know that my job is complete. That's fulfillment. For those that are inside of the community, which should be all of you, I'm going to have you share your thoughts, your takeaways, your notes inside of the community. For those that are in the community, and for the new year, you're ready to come specialize with me inside the community, please find the wait list. Put your name on the wait list, and my team and I will reach out to you. You and I will hop on a call. We will anchor everything down, and if it fits, it fits. And if not, kick your ass back out to the community. We have our next masterclass coming up on Friday, a week from today. I cannot wait to see you then, and I cannot wait to see you there. I need you to remember, I need you to realize, and I need you to recognize that when you go with the flow of life, life will flow for you in the unknown, because God's ways are not of your ways. My name is Master Johnson, and it's time for you to be the master of your reality. Thank you for spending this time with me, my friends. And until then, I'll see you so soon. Thank you. Be well.